Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today on The Scoop, we'll take a look at crime in the Northland and what you can do about it. Fall sports have wrapped up and winter sports have begun. Today, we bring you The Scoop on soccer's amazing state run along with the new up-and-coming girls basketball teams. It all starts right now.
Good morning, Park Hill South, and welcome back to the Southside Scoop. I'm Ashley McLaurin.
And I'm Braden Josendale. Today is Friday, December 1st, and it's a black day. We have a packed show, so let's get right into it.
The Northland has seen a recent spike in crimes. Here's Trinity with more.
On Tuesday, we were given the chance to hear from Kansas City Police Chief Stacey Graves talk about the rising crime rates in the Northland and the Northland Community Listening Session. The latest incident being last week at the Rally House near Zona Rosa, where an employee was shot and injured while attempting to stop a shoplifter. Chief Stacey Graves discussed her concerns as many of these crimes have involved teens.
We have kids out here, young adults, ages 14 to 17, out here that are armed with weapons, get involved in conflicts, and think that the right thing to do is to settle that with violence, and it's not, and that's very concerning for me.
We're going to have more on this developing story in the coming days on the Southside Scoop.
What solutions were proposed to help the youth involved with crime?
There was much talk amongst the group about adding resources specifically for teens, including shelters, outlets for teens to seek help, and work on their conflict resolution skills. We'll keep you posted on the potential of those new resources.
Thank you, Trinity, for that story. The soccer team recently had an amazing run for the state championship. Here's Sophie and Jackson with more.
Here comes the cross in. They're going to go. Oh, and it's a goal for the Park Hill South Panthers.
Park Hill South's very own soccer team's 2023 season will forever go down in history, but not only because of their 18-3 record, but because of the boys' love for one another.
Our camaraderie and our relationships off the field, I've never experienced a team that hangs out as much, like on our own, as much as this one did. And we had a lot of talent, a lot of special players that just helped us win big games.
Panthers with the ball, back on the attack to Ty Stone. Ty Stone's going to take it. He's going to try to get in there. He shoots. Goal!
The team had endless amounts of leaders in many different ways. Throughout each game of the season, they fought hard and played as a team. One game in particular will never be forgotten.
It's definitely have to be against Rockhurst in the state finals, just because how it ended. I know it's sad, but I like to think it was a fun memory I'm going to tell people later on.
As a team, the boys won first team all-conference and clinched all of the highest recognitions possible for the year. The iconic season was ended in the state final by a Rockhurst goal in the last 10 seconds of the game. This ending goal did not define the year for the boys.
You know, it was as heartbreaking as the ending was. We had such a great season leading up to that, and just, not that it wasn't without its drawbacks and downfalls, because you go through that during a season, but when I look back at it and talk to our coaching staff, we just had fun throughout the entire season. There were so many times where we would just laugh as a team, and just, that whole idea of that success breeding success. It was just a fun season.
There are not enough words to describe this iconic era for the program, but to use one word to wrap up a whole season looks very different for everyone.
One word is hard. I think for me it would just be fun.
Unpredictable.
Successful, because we had been talking about, our goals to make it to state since last year's season ended, and so we made it there, and then we even made it one game further to the state championship, but just unfortunately we couldn't come out on top.
We are so proud of the boys soccer team for their amazing accomplishment. What a way to wrap up the fall sports season. But now it's time for some winter sports. Here's Tana with more.
Thanks, Brayden. Our girls basketball team kicked off their season with a conference opener at Lee Summit North. The Panthers started off slow, facing an 18-point deficit at halftime, but battled all the way back to get with the score within 5 in the fourth quarter. Senior Avery Simmons had an amazing performance where she led the team with 27 points. Simmons, junior Ava Kells, and senior Maggie Schmidt were all over the boards, each putting up 8 rebounds. Schmidt also led the team in the steals with 4. The Panthers will have their season home opener next Monday, where they take on the Blue Springs South Jaguars. JV will start at 5:30 and varsity at 7. Be there to support our girls basketball team. Speaking of basketball, the boys basketball team played in the second round of the Republic Tournament yesterday. The social media of the story of the day comes from Repmo Athletics on Twitter. Game 1 of the night goes to Park Hill South with a final score of 69-54. They will play in the Consolation Finals on Saturday. The wrestling home opener is Wednesday, December 6th at 6 p.m. versus Staley. First 40 fans will get a free wrestling rally towel to help cheer the Panthers on to victory. The Southside girls perform at Christmas on the River tonight at 6 p.m. in downtown Parkville. Come support to see some holiday cheer. That's all I have for you today on sports. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Tana. Now for what's new to the Scoop. Attention girls soccer players. There is an informational meeting for anyone wanting to try out for the girls soccer team in the spring. The meeting will be Tuesday, December 12th in the library before or after school at either 7:30 a.m. or 3:25 p.m. If you cannot make the meeting or would like additional information, please email Coach Byrne at burnj@parkhill.k12.mo.us. Today for lunch, we have turkey pot pie with biscuit or shrimp poppers with hot roll. Premium meals include spicy chicken tenders and waffles, Big Daddy pizza, and a spicy chicken sandwich. Side choices are cucumber slices, grape tomatoes, and cinnamon applesauce.
We would like to wish a happy birthday today to Reese Watkins, Emma Elliott, Amin Salim, Grayson Perry, Jaden Lean, and Michael Hurd.
Weekend birthdays go out to Michaela Cook, Ethan Saft, Esteban Rodriguez, Ryder Holt, Tamara Johnson, Kira Heese, Alexander Rains, Micah Clear, and Killian Klimper.
That's all we have for you today. Have a freaking fire Friday, Park Hill South.
We leave you with clips from the Riverside Holiday Lighting.
3,